A brainchild of North Cotabato's 2nd District Representative, Congresswoman Nancy Catamco. The forum is a gathering of representatives from the region's major tribes, majority of which were Manobo, Lumads, and other tribes and natives. The Indigenous Peoples event is inspired by the provision on mandatory representation under Republic Act No. 8371, better known as the Indigenous Peoples' Rights Acts or IPRA, which states, among others, that Indigenous peoples shall be given mandatory representation in policy-making bodies and other legislative councils.
Yung sinasabi nating Republic Act 8371, ito po yung tinatawag nating Indigenous Peoples' Rights Act at naipasa ito noong 1997. Dito po naipaloob yung lahat ng mga karapatan ng mga indigenous peoples dito sa atin sa Pilipinas. Meron din tayong tinatawag na UNDRIP. Ito yung sinasabi na United Nations Declarations on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. Yung UNDRIP na sinasabi natin ay minimum standard lang ito ng mga karapatan ng mga katutubo. Ang IPRA ay talagang nag-i-elaborate, no, na defines all the rights of the indigenous peoples here in the Philippines. And naipasa ito noong 1997. Ang mandatory representative ay kasama ito na naipaloob sa ating IPRA law. Kaya tinatawag natin itong mandatory representative because they are not elected. They are selected by the community. Alam po natin na may mga problema ito, wala naman pong perpekto. Ang importante po ay umuusad naman ito at ang importante ay we empowered the indigenous peoples in the community, no? Dahil ito ay mandatory representatives in all legislative councils. Malaking tulong ito dahil ang mga tribo ay alam na nila kung pupunta sila sa kanilang barangay or sa munisipyo ay meron silang napupuntahan kung diin nasasabi nila ang kanilang mga hinaing or problems and issues that need to be addressed. Ito pong mandatory representative, bago lang po talaga ito na-implement noong 2010, bago lang tayo nagkaroon ng circular from the DILG. Now with the implementations, marami po tayong mga petitions sometimes at may mga disputes talaga ang mga nangyayari among the tribes. Pero sa nakikita ko naman, hindi ko naman nakikita na ito na isang problema. I think it's just a challenge to all the tribes na ito ay isang venue where they can empower themselves. This is a very good participation in the legislative process, lalong-lalo na sa barangay, sa munisipyo at sa probinsya. At nagpapakita natin sa ating mga tribo na pinapakinggan na sila ngayon sa ating gobyerno.
Alam niyo kasi ang IP dito sa Kidapawan, may mga problema ring masasagupa in terms of yung education, livelihood project, program. So, yun ang kinakailangan talaga na ng IPMR, itutukan ng IPMR.
Isa pa po na nakikita namin na isang problema is yung paggamit po ng customary law sa pag-resolve ng conflict. Dahil alam po natin, kami po mga tribo, pag meron po kami mga problema, ang ginagamit po talaga dapat namin is yung traditional na pag-resolve ng conflict, which is also provided for under Section 65 of the Indigenous Peoples' Rights Act, na ito naman po ay sana maintindihan po ng mga kapatid namin Muslim at kapatid po namin Kristiyano na kami po ay may sariling kultura na sa pag-maintain ng peace sa aming community.
Ang current problem na mo po ngayon, tungkol yun sa education. Yung DepEd Order number 62, yun ang kuha nila nga para turuan yung mga anak namin para sa mga kultura. Yun nga sana ang ibig kong makuan sana yun. Hindi lamang sa Kidapawan, hindi sa the whole province of Cotabato. Para yung mga anak namin na matuto kung ano ba ang kultura namin.
Native culture and art is an integral part of indigenous culture, yet it is under constant threat of being drowned by the cacophony of modernization. As such, its protection and preservation is but one of the concerns being addressed by the Indigenous Peoples' Rights Act, one that could be dealt with more effectively through the concept of mandatory representation.
Yung process na nakita natin sa IP mandatory representative ng Kidapawan City, meron tayong ginawang TWG, the Technical Working Group, and then the Technical Working Group now will tell kung ano yung mga nagagawang proseso. So ang ginawa ng TWG, then confirmed and affirmed by the NCIP and the ALG, is to go back to the process wherein the leaders from the community will select the IP mandatory representative for the city council. Nakita natin kung gaano ka democratic yung proseso, no? And they have chosen their IP mandatory representative through the customary law. That's why meron silang mais yung ginagamit nila for the selection. Kinatatawag nila itong Bonowis, no? At kung sino yung pinakamarami na during the bilangan ng merong mais, ayun ang nananalo.
Last year, meron silang ginawa na resolution requesting the LGU Kidapawan to allocate budget 1% from the ERA, which is for the information of everybody, the ERA of Kidapawan City, almost 400 million, which is in 1% total. If 1% based on the request of the IP, we have 4 million. The 4 million, it is for the education, health, livelihood program, and cultural development for the yearly operational for the IP. My task as being, again, re-endorse IPMR is to assure the budget for the IP coming from the LGU Kidapawan.
For the most part, the forum was a major undertaking, and its success will hopefully redound to the benefit of our cultural minorities, particularly those in the Mindanao region. As daunting as the task is of empowering the indigenous people through mandatory representation, and as far-reaching as its implications are for the future of cultural minorities, Congresswoman Nancy Catamco braved the odds and valiantly pushed forward with the Indigenous Peoples Republic Act. Her passion stems from the fact that she herself is a true native of North Cotabato. An inspiring vision indeed, and one which, if taken to heart, can certainly make a difference in the lives of our indigenous peoples.
Para naman po sa mga indigenous peoples, hindi lang po dito sa North Cotabato, kundi hindi po sa buong Pilipinas, ito pong oportunidad na binigay sa atin bilang isang mandatory representative ay hindi po dapat abusuhin kung hindi po ay ito po ay ating ipakita na ang mga tribo ay may karapatan na maiparinig ang kanilang boses, and sana naman ay gamitin din nila ito na to unite the community. I know this is not an easy process, pero hindi rin po ito imposible. Kaya sana, the very nature of the indigenous peoples ay ating maipakita at maipadama, hindi lang po among our tribes, but sana po sa Pilipinas.